We have breaking news. President Trump has announced that he has made a deal with what's left of the Iranian regime to end Iran's nuclear weapons program and to bring this war to an end. Hi, this is Joel Rosenberg in Washington on Capitol Hill for All Israel News. And I'm here trying to get a sense of how Republicans and Democrats are going to be looking at this deal. And as we head towards the political midterms, right, the congressional midterms in the fall, is this deal going to help Trump and the Republicans hold the House and hold the Senate, maybe even make gains, or is this going to be seen as a deal that's weak and ineffectual and a waste of Americans' time and all the effort and all the money and all the treasure and all the lives that have gone into fighting Iran and its wicked proxies so far? So these are big issues, and we're going to be covering this on All Israel News from all angles. But right now, the key headline is President Trump says that we have a deal, that the deal is done. Now, see, here are some of the things that a White House official said are key elements of the deal. Number one, that Iran will destroy and remove all nuclear materials, and this will be under U.S. supervision to make sure that Iran no longer has nuclear weapons materials. The Iran's nuclear weapons program will be dismantled with the U.S. Overseeing all of that. That there will be no sanctions relief for Iran until Iran has truly complied with all the provisions of the MOU and the deal that will unfold over the coming weeks. That the Strait of Hormuz, the all-important transitway for so much of the international community's oil and natural gas, that will be reopened, and there will be no tolls or fees or service fees or anything. Iran will not be able to control the Strait of Hormuz and will not be able to charge international ships going through either with oil, gas, or any other shipping. And that Iran will have to end all funding of terrorist groups. Now, if that really is all true, if that's what the deal really pans out to be when all is said and done and the MOU turns into a final deal, this could be very good, right? But I have to say I'm a skeptic. I'm cautious. I don't trust what's left of the Iranian regime at all. I don't like the fact that any sanctions relief would allow billions, eventually hundreds of billions of dollars to be pumped back into the Iranian economy. Why? Because I don't think the Iranian regime, again, it's not what we had. Those guys are all burning in hell. But what's left, these people are dangerous. They've been attacking ships in the Gulf while we've been negotiating. Iran's regime has fired just a few days ago 30 ballistic missiles at Israel. Iran's been threatening to attack Israel day after day. Iran has been firing missiles and drones into our Arab allies and at American bases in Bahrain, in Kuwait, in Iraq, in the United Arab Emirates, in Qatar, in Saudi Arabia in recent days, recent weeks, recent hours. And what's more, Iran's main terror proxy force is Hezbollah in Lebanon. Iran has been encouraging, giving the green light to Hezbollah to keep attacking Israel. And when Israel tries to retaliate for these attacks, President Trump has been dropping F-bombs on Israel. What in the world is going on? Just today, Prime Minister Netanyahu got a call from President Trump where Trump said, "What the F are you doing by bombing Hezbollah locations in Beirut and throughout Lebanon? We are trying to get a deal. Why are you messing with it?" And these F-bombs are dropping on an Israeli prime minister. Now, you might like Netanyahu, you may not, but Netanyahu has been Trump's #1 most faithful, most trusted ally through all of this. And the idea is actually pretty disheartening to me, discouraging. I'm actually offended that President Trump, who's done so much right in this war, is mad at Netanyahu for defending Israelis who are under fire from Iran and its terror proxies. That's not cool. I don't agree with it. I just want to encourage you to be praying for President Trump and his senior leadership, and praying for Netanyahu. I'm not talking about politically. I'm talking, although that is a big issue, and that's up to you where you are as a partisan. All Israel News is not partisan. We're just assessing what's happening and the effect geopolitically, militarily, foreign policy, domestic policy, economic policy, and of course politically as well. So I got some serious reservations. Obviously, President Trump is trumpeting this, as it were, and it says it's awesome. I think we're going to start seeing some real questions and even some concern, certainly from conservative and even evangelical leaders and Iran experts. And I think that we're going to start to hear that in the coming hours and days. We'll cover it all on All Israel News. So there's a lot to watch, a lot to see play out, and we'll be covering it all. But from Capitol Hill, as the news starts to break, this is Joel Rosenberg for All Israel News.